Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Top 5 Niches of the Week, episode 116. I got a couple fun announcements before we get started, so why don't we get right into it? The first thing I wanted to share is that I finally got my 100K subscriber YouTube play button. So thank you so much guys for making that possible. You can see a picture of it right here. It is awesome. And one thing I learned is that you have to actually go and request it. Otherwise they won't send you one. So I was happy to finally get mine. The next thing I wanted to plug is that me and Juna from PreK Shirts are doing a little video series. Not really, I don't know, series. It's like a 3-part series. Part 1 and Part 2 are going to premiere tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe to both our channels. We already did. We got together, we found a winning niche and then made a winning design. And then Part 3 is going to be us following up in about a month on if our approach to niche research and creating a design ultimately yielded us some sales. So definitely it's going to be a good one. I'm really excited to see what happens with this. So make sure tomorrow you guys are able to watch our videos. We're going to premiere them on both our channels. All right, we have the weekly giveaway. So congrats to the winners from last week. I will email you as soon as I post this video. And we have a new giveaway that you can enter using the link at the top of the description. It's completely free. Also down there in the description, I've got an 8-day print-on-demand mini course. All I need is your email address. I'll send you one lesson a day for 8 days. And I've got a great print-on-demand Facebook group. If you're not a member already, I'd love to have you. Here is my sales update for the last week. I did 456 total sales, including the international sales. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, you probably saw like my sales were doing really well because I post a daily sales update every single morning. And I was probably averaging like $200 in profits, in royalties, from just the US market a day recently. So my merch sales have been really nice. And I honestly, like last week, created a bunch of batches of new designs using automation. And I really, really like these batches of designs that I made. Super simple. Not something I'm going to publicly disclose, but in my print-on-demand course, you will see this approach that I'm using. It's very, again, I love the simplistic stuff that occupies a lot of upload slots that I know will sell because it's just, again, I don't try to make it a secret. I look to the best sellers to see what design styles people favor. And then, if it's a design style that I can feed into the automation tools I use, hey, I'm all about that. So the ones I made last week were definitely good and I can't wait to get them all uploaded. I'm currently using Merch Titan's uploader right now while I record this and pushing some designs to a bunch of platforms. By the way, just a quick plug, I do post daily sales updates to my Instagram, so you can find a link to that in the description if you want to follow me on Instagram to check my sales out every day. All right, niche number 1 this week, I'm going to show you how I went about finding niche number 1 just so you get a little bit of my process. So, it's a beautiful day for learning. This shirt right here is the number 2 shirt right now in terms of bestsellers that are not intellectual property protected, right? So they're not big brands. Number 2 bestseller right here, 13,000 BSR, and looks to be a relatively new shirt because it only has 1 review right now. So good on them. Actually, you can see date uploaded 2 months ago on May 31st. So they were planning ahead. They were real early. Obviously, beautiful day for learning. Probably related to teachers, probably related to students. We know back to school is right around the corner. So this is definitely a shirt we can look to as, hey, this is maybe an indicator of what is to come. So I used Pretty Merch Pro Plus analyzer that you can see right here behind me, screenshotted, the product analyzer. And down there under keyword analysis, it says school teacher. So I go to the research tab on Pretty Merch Pro Plus. I type in school teacher and I search. And check out these BSRs that it yielded, all right? Really impressive, 29,000, 31,000, 41,000, 46,000, 46,000, 47,000. Also, what do you notice? Not a lot of reviews on these products, even though really low BSRs. So this can also be an indicator that maybe the Amazon algorithm is, and I've theorized about this, is cycling in newer submissions instead of just having the same old shirts every single year be the shirts that everybody sees. I think Amazon knows that they don't want their catalog looking stagnant, so they may do something like this and cycle in new listings and give them a chance to be some of the best sellers. So niche number 1 is going to be, I guess, on the keywords school teacher. Take away from this what you would like to. I know it's very broad. We know back to school is coming, but to me, this is opportunity. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of different ways to spin this. But I think if there's one thing, it's like, hey, maybe market it to teachers, right? Like even though a shirt that says second grade vibes, third grade vibes, first grade vibes could be sold to both students and teachers. But look at the BSRs here. We've been kind of starved for big trends recently. And this one, I think, obviously has some big potential. The bestseller of the group says, y'all gonna learn today. And, you know, without saying too much about like back to school designs, I think, you know, again, just to plug the little series I'm doing with Juna at Detour Shirts, we are going to do some niche research and some designing tomorrow, and there may or may not be a back to school spin on the niche selection. So I want you guys to, you know, to hopefully look forward to seeing those videos because it did come out really well. All right, niche number 2. And again, I'm just going off the best sellers right now because we are starved for trends. And I've actually been seeing BSRs increasing in this niche, you know, niche or sub niche that we talked about probably 3 weeks ago at this point, either 2 or 3 weeks ago. BSRs have been improving, okay? And it is the Donkeypox. And again, just so you guys know, like this is in top 5 niches of the week as a function of how well it's selling. I don't give a crap about politics, honestly. Like I'm not left right, I'm up down. I think left right's a little bit overblown because they tend to flip flop anyways. If you give it a long enough time horizon, right? They'll just switch. Anyway, it's not the point. I was gonna say, keep your account safe, right? We know print on demand, long-term business model. If you go start selling things like this, clearly they could, like Amazon merch algorithm could update one day and all of these could disappear. So I'm not necessarily telling you to sell these. I'm just saying, hey, I'm trying to come up with the top 5 niches of the week. And instead of it just being random evergreens where the best seller's soaking up all the sales, but it's not really a trend, this for sure is a trend. And you can even see here from Pretty Merch Pro Plus, it's showing us with the little green arrow and the it's showing the BSRs are improving still. And this is 2 or 3 weeks later after we first saw it. So Donkeypox is a best-selling trend in a time of year where we are very starved for trends, okay? Be careful if you sell that one, though. You know, I don't know if I necessarily trust it. I wouldn't put my account at risk selling that. Niche number 3 is math shirts. So we have back to school coming. I typed in math, and I just screenshotted the first row of results. There's a lot of ways to do math shirts. You know, so you know, use your imagination. You don't even really need to look at a research tool. Honestly, if you're going to sell math shirts, you can probably just go to like Google and type in funny math memes or mathematics memes and just not like steal images or anything, but like make your own designs related to funny math memes. I know there's plenty of them. A lot of, you know, the Pi Day shirts. Think of the Pi Day shirts, how well they sell and how funny a lot of those shirts end up being. So math shirts is niche number 3. And if you really have all day to design, you can come up with a shirt like this, which is just absolutely crazy. But whoever designed this shirt, honestly, has been just killing it. They uploaded this shirt in 2019, and this is like a bestseller, you know, throughout the year. It seems like ever since 2019. So they've been rewarded big time for the time they put in to create this crazy looking shirt. All right, niche number 4. And this is PreK. Okay, so I was scrolling through a lot of the best-selling shirts. We're definitely seeing the school-related shirts creeping up. And I noticed PreK Dude. You see the first design, PreK Dude? First of all, I love that design. I think it's awesome. I'm not exactly sure how they were able to execute that well. Like, I thought maybe you could find a chalky-looking font, but how'd they get that effect on the glasses, you know? So I think that's a really awesome design. Whoever made that, well done. And 74 reviews, so that shirt's been around for a while. But when I search PreK, look at the BSRs, okay? So PreK, I mean, I don't have any kids, right? And it's been a while since I was in pre-kindergarten. I don't even know if I went to pre-kindergarten. I think I just called it daycare. Anyways, so I wouldn't think PreK. But with research tools, it's like, oh, there's this thing called PreK and people are buying shirts for it. There you go. I mean, need we say more? There's obviously ways to cross-niche and sub-niche. So I want to throw this out there. PreK, pre-kindergarten, selling quite well. And keywords matter. So if you type in pre-kindergarten, I would also recommend pre-K because look behind me. We're seeing pre-K, the keywords that are helping these shirts rank specifically. All right, niche number 5. And by the way, if you have Pretty Merch Pro Plus, guys, which I always link in the description, you can also then scroll down. I guess I cropped it out of this screenshot here, but underneath the like bullets and description, they'll have a keyword analysis. This is good for what keywords to target in your title and your bullets, but also if you run ads, also a great place to look for your ads. Niche number 5, and this is vibes. I just typed in vibes, right? So this isn't just 3rd grade vibes, 4th grade vibes, 2nd grade vibes. It's not just that. I just typed in vibes. And it seems like, you know, this is a keyword that is trending on Amazon merch. You can go to Etsy. You're going to see a bunch of cool designs related to the word vibes. You can apply vibes to a lot of things, right? You know how I always talk about how I'm in tier 200,000. I sell a lot of scaled out designs. Well, I can literally make a template that just says word, where the word is, I upload a list of words, and it can be anything. It doesn't have to be 3rd grade or 4th grade. It can literally just say the word, I don't know, peanut butter vibes. And someone who loves peanut butter, I mean, honestly, I love peanut butter. That's probably why it popped in my head. Maybe I have like a craving. I got to go eat some peanut butter after this. But like, I can just put a list of like foods that people like I can Google common foods, or if you saw my AI video where I can use like OpenAI to generate a list of, you know, top 100 foods in America, and then I just copy paste it after the AI just generates it for me, put it in a CSV list, run it through AutomatePOD, which by the way is sponsoring this week's giveaway. So if you guys haven't entered the giveaway yet, now's a good time. You can get a free license to AutomatePOD. Chrome extension takes 2 minutes to set up. It can automate your designs for you on Canva and Photopea. Upload a list of 100 popular foods, insert variable for food, underneath it put the word vibes. Easy, right? I'm trying to demystify this stuff. I'm not like some super genius with print on demand. Literally, I like just do what I'm telling you guys I do, right? And because I'm selling on the world's largest e-commerce marketplace on Amazon, I tend to get a lot of sales because it's in front of hundreds of millions of people, literally, okay? All right, seller trends. Here we go. From Flying Research, these are shirts that have seen a significant jump in BSR recently. Don't let me drink milk, it hurts my tummy. I wouldn't be selling any shirts like that, by the way, because I'm pretty sure that like that style of design might be trademarked by the people that came up with the Dare. So I don't know. Just be careful with that stuff, guys. Looking ahead, shirts or niches related to dates, related to holidays. August 31st, National Trail Mix Day. September 3rd, International Bacon Day. September 3rd, also National Tailgating Day. Who doesn't love tailgating? National 3rd World Beard Day, and September 5th is Cheese Pizza Day. All right, so you got some interesting days to work with there. Unfortunately, you know, I made plans to go to, actually, I might go to a concert next in August because I'm going to be in Denver like the 3rd week of August for like a fantasy football draft. So we might end up going to Red Rocks and seeing a concert, but I haven't gotten to any concerts this year and gotten a chance to tailgate, but I don't know. We had a bunch planned, like country music concerts, and then they just kind of came and passed, and we never were able to make it. So I don't know. There's always next year, fortunately. All right, bonus design. This is from Mediocrity. If you guys caught my video where I had, I forget her name, but I had somebody that worked at Mediocrity, and while this is, I'm not trying to like get into the pentagrams and kind of the satanic aspect of this design. I just laughed when I saw this design. I had to make it the bonus design this week. If you're on their email list, they send out a couple designs a week. From featured artists. And if you catch my video on Mediocrity, they told you how to become a featured artist. Not a bad way of making some extra money from print on demand. But I just thought this like design was funny in the sense that it says Hail Bacon and they have the bacon pentagram. I know I'm not trying to get into the, you know, I swear I'm not into that stuff at all whatsoever, but I just thought this design was hilarious. All right, so that's the bonus design for this week. All right, deleted designs from Merch Ninja. Here you go. Got some Harry Potter infringing stuff. You got Man Bear Pig, which is from South Park. You got Chicago Bears, of course, NFL. So a lot of people just infringing, getting their shirts removed and probably accounts banned. So don't do that. All right, as we wrap up the video, guys, ryanhogue.com/giveaway. Free giveaway, as I mentioned twice already in this video. That's the 3rd time. The link is at the top of the description. This week, the winners will receive a license to Merch Titan's upload automation for, you know, uploading to Redbubble, Amazon Merch, Teespring, TeePublic, Spreadshirt, Printful, you know, Printful to Etsy. I've been doing that this week on the new Etsy shop. Merch Ninja print-on-demand research tools. They also have a new version of Merch Ninja being released soon, so I'm looking forward to that. All Sunsets premium pre-made graphics, and Bubble Scout, the go-to Redbubble niche research and validation tool. Guys, thanks for watching. Check out my full print-on-demand course as well. It's linked in the description if you want to learn more. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'll see you tomorrow with the video with Juna from Detour Shirts, and then he's going to have part 2 on his channel as well, so I'm looking forward to that, and I'll see you guys then.